Okay, so in this episode we'll be working towards getting ourselves hospitality and getting the butcher shop up. We're gonna start the game obviously by turning off our notifications. I wish they made it so it remembers. We're gonna have production, feud ended, love life, law and order. We're gonna keep that events like usual. Employees turn that off, and death we're gonna keep it on. We want to see what's happening. We saw that at least 2 dynasties have died out till now, which is crazy. That's pretty scary news for me, especially considering I don't know why they died out. And these guys actually broke our alliance. Let's see if we can fix that. Okay, so they don't want to ally us for a reason, and that might be because they're not friendly with another group. So if you look at here, you see they're negative or in the red with Aldridge. So the Mellors are against Aldridge, so they might go to war. And it looks like the Mellors don't like that we are allied with the Aldridge. And there seems to be an issue with these guys too. They don't like us that much, or we don't like them. Guess they did something illegal. Now, I can try to give them a bit of money. Yeah, there you go. So I just paid them 300 gold for that. I could probably get it for cheaper, like 100 or 150. But it seems like I did not want to test. And let's see, let's get it going again. Get it up to X3. So we can get this over with faster. And our baker or transporter. Head to the market, buddy. After the new patch, I swear to God, everything is so much smoother. It's so much better now. And who the hell is she? Wait. We had a transporter. 1 second. Oh yeah, that's why. So what we want to do then is essentials, horse-drawn cart. Get that cart. Clothing. Let's go with the gorgeous clothing again. The best item in slot right now. And let's get her a sword. So she has some weapon in case she needs to defend herself. And I'm fairly sure there's no rings. Yeah. There's no rings, so we'll use a gun. And let's see if we can find a lucky stone or something that increases her charisma or a negotiation. And there seems to be nothing like that. Okay. So this guy is moving from the windmill to the bakehouse. It's not causing that terrible of an overflow, so we don't really need to stress out. What did I want to do with her? I mean, for now I can just make barley. I assume that's what I'm gonna need. Yeah, I'm fairly sure that's what I'm gonna need if I wanna make alcohol. That's what it's called. I didn't completely forget the name of the thing I wanted to make. That's silly. Hospitality requires 1,900, and to make the tavern, and which would be, we're not gonna build it outside the city. I mean, inside the city, we're gonna build it outside. So the inns, it's 1,510, so that's pretty cheap, honestly. That's about the same price as your first building, isn't it? Yeah, it's okay. A bit more expensive, like 1K about, but it's not that much. I want to give him, let's say 35. Yeah, we do. Just give him 10 more. And then give him all these cookies. And we have too many people making cookies. So what we're going to do, we're going to send this guy on honey. And send this guy on making... Oh, wait, that's me. So I want to make the hot tracks. And my wife can make the rock candy. Now we're going to automate that once we have our other building up. And like this is the stage... We have gotten to the stage where it's super easy for us to make money by ourselves. Now, an inn would cost me 1,500, and we can build outside the city, which is nice. Oh, that's why we don't like them. He's throwing rocks, and he's causing us to get a negative relationship with their dynasty. Oh, that's annoying. The reason why they throw rocks is because I think it's the second option. Let's see. Yeah, it's 1, 2. Like, these are the 2 options. I think your children can beg, yeah. And my child is 6 years old. Can I send him to school? Would it be worth it? Actually, yes. Yes, getting your children to school now gives them a bonus to their intelligence or something like that. And of course, we want War Boss to take over the dynasty, so we want to give him any boost we can get our hands on. So let's see if we can get 5k real quick before he grows of age, basically. And let's see if we can do that. How much would this sell for? That's not enough. We need 5k before he gets to be 15. Oh god. Okay, so you know what? I can take one of my transporters. And okay, so this guy's automatically moving from here to here. And oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to do with this this guy here. I wanted him to make cattle, and then him just selling it to the market, or her just selling it to the market. For the extra money for now, I guess. But I don't know if that's worth it. No, it's not actually. I'll just have it on barley. The reason why it's not worth it, you get 1 cattle for the same amount of time it takes to produce 3. So you get 15 here, and for that you get 9. So do you reckon which more is profitable? I mean, you don't really need to be a genius at math to figure that out. And wow, we have an overflow again. Let's get rid of most of it. I think this is fair. And then get the 10 and send them to the market. We need to get 5k ASAP. I don't care about my second child, but my first child or the heir should get at least as high as possible. And can I think I have enough time. I can probably make enough money. I believe I can do that at least. So I'm gonna place the inn for now and make that. But once and let's get my wife switched over. But once this is so challenging. This bakehouse is too, like, it gives you like a crazy amount of money. But why is it not showing me the bakehouse? So there you go. So it made me 18k and I've used only 4k. The reason for that low is basically because, you know, I don't really do anything other than how can I make it so these guys will only take from my businesses? And then I think I have to make it so they do something basic, which doesn't require I think I'm just gonna make this into a rock candy spam. So what I'll do is since I'll have most of my characters working in the inn, basically. I'll have my wife and myself working in the inn. I'll make this into a rock candy spam. So what they do is basically they just produce rock candy, and that rock candy gets transported over to the market. So we have 2 people producing honey, and then 1 person producing rock candy. And let's see who's gonna get the honor of doing that. 83, that's pretty high. 84, we want the fastest one. 86, so this guy is our rock candy producer. And that's done. I want you to head to the market and I'll make him a route. And I want these guys to, let's see, what do we need to make a weak beer? Now, do I guess what I'll do is I'll have this guy switch over to, not grain pop. I'll make it so they produce wheat flour and then transport it automatically to the market. This is the most optimal way with the current trade route system. If I did have more options, I'll do it differently. I would have done it so every building has their own amount of resources and it automatically works like that. But since the trade route system is not working properly, I have to do it this way, which is a bit, it will tank, or not tank, but provide me with less money. But I don't think that's like a major issue. So we want to send him back home. And let's call this, we're going to have not a riding horse, a horse-drawn cart. And we'll call this the wheat trade. And we'll add automatically the Maidstone. And we'll load it up with wheat, flour, and then max it out. And why is it not on horse-drawn cart? There you go. And I'm just gonna say 2, but I know like it won't ever pass 2, so it doesn't really matter that it's only 2. I'll leave those open. I'm just gonna actually just place a placeholder for these. Here you go. Let's see if that actually does something, because I've never tried it like that. Maybe they're actually giving so it waits for that. Let's see. I'm crossing my fingers. And we called it already. Okay, so we want the wheat trade. This guy. There you go. Now, we also got to make a route. This guy, let's start off with selling all our items, or the items we have in his inventory. But before that, let's start up with the route actually. Let's call it the Rocky... Rocky Road. I mean, that's a funny name. And we actually want to open up the second building. There you go. And we are just going to get rock candy and sell it in the market. And again, like we just did, we're just going to have 2 because I don't think they can produce it fast enough for this guy to not be able to sell, especially since he's a horse-drawn cart. So he should be able to move it fast enough for the workers to never have an overflow of rock candy. Now, I might send my child early game to produce rock candy so we don't have an overflow of honey, but I'm not sure if that's going to be necessary. It depends on how the situation looks after a while. So let's save and let's send this guy to the market. So we want to do here like this. So this guy produces wheat and I want to send and okay, we're gonna call this wheat sacks, and we're gonna send it from our to where is our windmill? The happy farmer, and it would be that's here it is, flour sack. So we'll load up with wheat, and we'll say it is a horse cart, so we'll say that, but we'll do 4 of them, and then we'll spam this. Hopefully this will provide them with enough resources to constantly work. But I think if I drop a child there, I'll constantly guarantee, like if I have one of my children working there, first of all, they'll get the XP, which is nice either way. But the most important factor is that we'll have a person that can produce faster than the NPCs, because most of your familiar dynasty members actually produce way faster than what your worker could do. So let's save. And then give her the wheat sacks. And I want to change this. So see, instead of having it go to my flour, I'll go to the round table. So it goes like poop up. See, and I didn't need to change anything. I just need to save though. And this guy will do the same thing basically. Now, let's hire a transporter here. Nah, I'm joking. We'll temporarily use the bakehouse one to move stuff around. Or actually, I can just use this one. Head home, buddy. Head home. And I want all of you to stop whatever you're doing. I know you can't produce this. Okay, and I want you to move this to the public house. And while we wait, I'll have my guy, Reynard, and Brittany producing weak beer. I know it's not the most profitable, but it would be too much to work this and have multiple buildings going. And let's see, is he there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? That would be super annoying. Imagine having a kid and during the Middle Ages having him say that while you're on a trade cart. That would be terrible. And now that we transported that over, I'll move this. I'll sell this off to the market, and so we have some more money. And this guy's already in the market, so I can sell that. And now we got 1k gold. So now everything is going to go faster, basically, where we have so many things going on at the same time. I might actually get myself another craft, so we have a more dedicated wheat mill, and then, or a wheat craft, and then we have a barley craft, and then basically the barley provides the barley and the wheat provides the wheat. And then we can have the 2 warehouses basically adding the different required materials. Come on, get home, buddy. There you go. And move this. I'll move this. And this. And then I'll have this here. I don't want to use the front store. Is there anything else that's not rock candy here? Okay, so this produces faster than... I think that actually balances out. So I believe... Wait a second, I think I just stopped somebody's route. This guy's not on the route. Yeah, we trade. There you go. Now, it'll take a bit for it to start going, but once we have the different members on and so forth, especially after we upgrade our craft, we'll have more. How much is it gonna cost me? Ooh, well, this building has provided me with a lot of money. The big house. Okay, I think this guy is available now. Let's do this. Now he'll automatically transport that rock candy. And yeah, there you go. Now, what we're gonna do is actually gonna wait for 5k. Because if we can get Warboss into school, he'll get a permanent buff to something. It's most likely gonna be intelligence, but it could be anything. Especially if we don't have a put-up point in strength, that will be awesome. And if we can send him twice, I believe we can still do that. He'll get 2 permanent buffs, which is crazy good. Now let's speed it up and wait. Actually, I need to get myself a... oh, a family. Oh, Brittany level, finally. And I'm going to drop it in intelligence so she has higher productivity now. And wait, did she level up twice? Wait, she leveled up twice. I just didn't notice it. Okay, so we'll get actually a transporter for the... No, who said you can do whatever you wanted? Go to the market. Now she will probably have the last horse-drawn cart on the market. Yeah, that's it. And then we'll get a gorgeous clothing. And it doesn't really matter, but I want her to have a weapon in case something happens. You know, always better be safe than sorry. And I don't think she needs any of the luxury items, especially the perception. There's no reason for her to get that. And yeah, let's send her home. So what I wanted to do is actually just transport the wheat beer from my building to the market. And she's gonna have the easiest job. And let's go. I might switch to strong beer because that's way more money. But let's see how weak arms. let's see how much this is going to provide me with money. If it's like about anywhere from 8k a year to like 20, 30, I'll be satisfied. I won't change over to the strong beer because it will only provide me with a bonus of like, I don't know, like 2k more than the weak beer, which sounds a lot, but in the bigger picture it's not really that much. Now that we have this, you go, girl. This is gonna give me a lot of money. Let's see how much it will. 1,400 each trip. That's crazy good. Now, I'm gonna actually hire another employee and have him produce weak beer. Once my child comes of age, I'll have him do it with us. So we have more money this way. Because apparently our workers are producing faster than we can produce a weak beer. Oh wait, that's because you get 2 alcohol instead of here you get 1. I mean, but the barley's probably gonna go out soon. I'm closing in on the 5k from Anthony's school fees basically. So I'm gonna wait with it, but I'm gonna have Steve going out and begging for money, okay? Steve, you go out and beg for money. So first of all, he gets XP. Second of all, wait, did I just get 2 points? Yeah, I did. There you go. And I'm fairly sure he can go to school now, and I want to send him as soon as possible. London, which is actually very far away. He has to travel all this way by himself. Okay, that's kind of scary for a kid, wouldn't it be? Alright, so I'm personally gonna take a bit of the alcohol and sell it off because I want the extra money. while I wait for them to produce or bring in enough, whatchamacallit. Let's see. No, actually, no, don't go home. Send to the workshop. And what I'll do is actually, I'll do it like this. So now we have like this, and then we have this. This should be fine. Let's do this. This means I desperately need more farms. And let's see if I can get more. We just need a lot more money. Do I have enough building slots? That's also another good question. Let's see. I think it was here you can check it. Okay, so I have one more building slot. And I really want that extra farm. That'll be great. But how much do I require to actually upgrade it? Let's see. And to upgrade this, oh yeah, I can already do it. So I can get the upgrade and then I get 5 workers, I think. Let's see. Not assign a budget, but add-ons and workers. No, I get 4 workers if I have. No, I get 5. No, what? I get 4. That's 3 workers plus the bonus. Yeah. So I can just upgrade it, get it 1 more worker, or I can make another one. And I think that'd probably be the smartest choice if I just make another one. I think that like instead of 1 more, I get 3 more. 3 more workers. That's better than having it. So I only have 1 more. Let's see if Warboss is actually in school right now. Warboss, are you attending school? He's getting close. I think the school is somewhere. Where is it? Right here. So right there. He'll just stay right in front of it for a while. He won't go inside, but this guy's begging for money and he's producing me some kind of money, which is pretty nice. And I think he's also getting XP, yeah. So better than be useless and completely and utterly not useful. Okay, let's see who's best. So I'm actually ranking number 1 right now. Even with all the issues with the bakehouse, and I'm actually nowhere close to the city. I'll switch to them working on the rock candy. It seems like I'm overproducing on the... Okay, so I'm 3k right now. Do I just build an... I think that would be better. Have it right next to each other. Okay, so I mean, they can rechange this. It seems like somebody or something has taken out all these 3. And that's pretty crazy. I mean, that usually never happens where 3 of them are open in my playthroughs. Usually it's only 1 or maybe 2. There's always 1 person sitting in office in the trees. And this is pretty new, weird. I've never had that thing come up. I've had it so where if I had a trial before a couple updates, I would go around and kill all the members of that certain branch. And what would happen is that since they're all dead, that happens basically, but you didn't get a notification for it. So I got the second one here. Why is she waiting for me right outside my building? Ooh. Can I scam her somehow? Like I'm really interested in this dynasty trade. Okay, let's pause for a bit. Let's upgrade our workers. We want to have more workers. We're gonna put it on 0.5 actually, and we're gonna have storage slots. There you go, and then get all the workers, and we're gonna make them produce barley here. Okay. And we're also gonna hire and you're gonna stop whatever you're doing. I want to find a woodworking building, so maybe we can try to cheese. There you go. I think these guys can actually. Yeah, there you go. And it's 401. What? I can sell it for 581. That's crazy. So I can send her to. This guy's not working for some reason. Where is he? Oh wait, he didn't have a route, so let's set him on wheat trade. There you go. Why is it saying 1 in grain pulp 2? That's pretty weird. So I stop him, okay? Send him home. Now there's no route. Let's go like this. Okay, so if I delete this. Yes, let's go. And then I give him the task again. Will it work now? Yeah, it's working. So basically we had this clogged up and we didn't get any money that way. Oh, that's pretty annoying. The second craft had this woman. And I wanted to send it to the file cabinet. Ugh, she's not actually working properly. I think it was... Wait, let me turn around the map like this. And then if I move straight ahead, I'll see you right here somewhere. There it goes, joinery. Now, this is going to produce me a lot more barley. So I think that will allow me to have this working more effectively. So let's see. Yeah, there you go. We're basically running out of alcohol because we're producing too much strong weak beer. Now, how much is weak beer? 37, and what's for strong beer? 49. It's too little difference. It shouldn't, like, you really don't want to worry about it. It's not worth it in my opinion. I can send my second child to school. Is it worth it? Is Steve worth it? I don't think he's worth it. I'll just have him work in the fields, basically. He's a shame with the family. Now, I want to actually adopt a couple of children, so I'll do that. And that'll be the last bit of this episode. I'll adopt a couple of child, and let me pull this up. So I had a couple name suggestions, okay? And let's see if I can find them. I'm not sure if I can. I don't know where I put the list. Okay, let's go. Pull up my phone. Okay, so adopt an orphan, 350 and 150. And wow, that's actually pretty good. His name is going to be Craig. And we actually want... okay, so we don't have any more, but I can just do this. I can afford it. Oh, that gave me almost nothing. How old is Craig? That's Warboss. That's Steve. And he's 3 years old, so they always start at 3 years old, which is okay, I guess. No, I want you to donate to the church now, buddy. And let's see if I can get my wife to also donate to the church. That'll be giving me more bonuses. Now, what does she have on her? I don't like that. If she can get herself some extra bonuses, basically. So this is... I think this is what you get if you want to increase your influence gain. So like that. And then... oh no. A year has passed. So let's just pause here while we do this, and then get it over with. I'll want 3 of these. 420. Let's see if there is another horse. No, there's not. But we can get her the weapons. A short sword. And a handgun. And she should be pretty decked out right now. If you look at her stats. 9 perception, 5 charisma, 3, and 6 strength. She's super good, actually. Now, I'll go get her do a couple of these while my guy also does it. And hopefully that'll be enough to adopt a child. Okay, there we go. We actually got enough. Let's send her back to work. And Anthony, you go back in. Adopt an orphan. 350. And the second name suggestion was Tom. And there you go. Welcome to the fold, Tom. And I'm actually surprised. I only have male children. Wow, that's a lucky occurrence, I guess. If you think, I don't know. That wasn't PC. Now, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, please drop a like, and also please consider subscribing. Have a good one.